Hi there, welcome to another episode of the Yorkshire Filmmakers Boomerang Studios Lockdown, and I am here and joined by the amazing band. This is The Flow. How are you doing, guys?
Hi.
Hello.
So obviously,
brilliant.
it's going absolutely mental at the moment. So what we'll do is we'll start from the way that my screen's set out, and we'll go over to Abby. Abby, tell us about yourself and what you do in the band.
So I am the drummer. I am 15, turning 16 in like less than a month, which is really happy because I'm going to have my birthday in lockdown. But other than that, I've been drumming for almost 8 years now, and yeah, that's about it, really.
Sweet. Josh?
I'm Josh, obviously. I'm a guitarist, and I've been playing for a while, a couple of years, and I'm just being all right at home.
Not having to worry about going to school and all that.
Yeah.
Matthew, the one without no face.
The phantom bassist. I'm Matty. I'm 19 and I'm the bassist.
Oh, is that it? 19 and the bassist. Oh,
That's it. I've been playing bass since February 2019, and I've been playing guitar since 2017, I think.
Right, so not that long then, really.
Yeah.
Well, fair enough. And then Eve, the front woman of the band.
Hi, I'm Eve. I'm the lead singer. I'm 20, and I keep saying it, but I actually am the mum of the band, and I look after everybody. And I have nothing to do because I'm not at uni, so I'm a bit bored. And that's it.
I think that's the reason why we're all on here at the minute, is because we're bored. And I've never done so many interviews in the last 2 days. I've done in these last 2 days. It's mental. I didn't even think it'd go as well. So. Tell us a little bit about your band, how you guys sort of formed, because I know there's a bit of a story. You literally got thrown together, didn't you?
Yeah, basically. Well, who was in the band first? Matty and Josh are in the band first, so you can take it away. Yeah.
Well, to start with, me and my mate Ryan, we were just messing about, jamming and stuff, and then our mate Kev from Whiskey Shed, he recommended we go to this jam session, and then we were introduced to Josh, and then he just started shredding. we went to the jam session, played Fortunate Son and Under the Bridge, and then we met Abby there because she played drums for us. And then a couple of weeks later we rehearsed, and then we met Eve, and just kicked off from there, really.
Were you brought into the band, Eve? Tell them that story. How were you brought into the band, Eve?
No.
And about 12 months later, that's where you are now then. So
you dragged him by your mum.
Yeah, my mum dragged me into the band and didn't even want to be in the band, and I just want to mention that. But I love them all now, and I'm glad I am. But yeah, I didn't want to be at first. Oh man!
But that's the thing, is sometimes you just do get thrown into these sort of things and situations, and you make the best of it.
Yeah.
So. What sort of inspired each of you to do music? Because obviously you've all been playing, and just try to sing. I know you. Before we came live, you were just saying you were just saying how before we came live, I was like, we're. I don't like how that song sounded because I sound like I'm a. So what sort of inspired each of you to sort of get into music? So I'll start with Josh.
I don't really know, to be honest with you. It's just. I've always been into my sort of guitar music, and I just fancy giving it a go, I suppose.
just fancied it, just came to me. And what about yourself, Abby? Because obviously you've been playing the drums for 8 years, so you've been playing since you were like an infant, basically, haven't you?
Yeah, 8. Started when I was 8, basically, right? It's not a long story, but I'm acting like it is. Basically, so there was this music school that came in to our primary to do like a production thing and like show you what music's all about. And they were giving out leaflets for free lessons. So I took one for guitar, and the guitar was too big for me. So I decided to not carry on doing that. And then I decided that the drum kit was just the perfect size. So yeah, I carried on with that. And I've been doing it ever since.
Fair enough. Sounds quite exciting, to be honest. Saying that, I tried to dabble on drums, but I'm never really any good. It was just terrible.
Ryan, weren't you in a band playing drums?
Yeah. It didn't mean I was any good. used to be in a band called Castle Over Down way back when. I think it was like 2014. And then Eve, we'll go over to you. Tell us a little bit about what got you into singing, and I can find out from your sister the truth as well. You know.
I think I've always literally I came out of the womb and I started singing, and I think it's just always been that way. I've always loved musicals, so that were a big impact. And obviously, people like Amy Winehouse, and I was introduced to David Bowie really young as well. So I think that he's probably one of my biggest reasons why I got so into music.
And what about yourself, Matty?
Well, in year 6, I started trying to do guitar lessons, and then after that, I was quite on and off. And then when I got to 16, I was listening to Nirvana and Red Hot Chili Peppers. And I was like, oh, that sounds pretty good. And then I just started playing guitar again, and yeah, kicked off.
Fair enough. So obviously you're at the moment you're doing a lot of cover songs, and what sort of inspiration do you get between your covers? Because I'm guessing with you're all being different ages, you've all got different styles of music that you like, and you'll listen to different sort of stuff. How do you come up with sort of what songs that you want to play, and and the sort of process behind all that?
Lots of
arguments and forcing. That's it.
I just play something. I'm like, oh, this sounds cool. We should do it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Come together. We did come together like that.
I think we should learn Sweet Caroline. Genuinely.
That is a
you heard it here first.
Exactly. Now if we don't do it, they're going to hold us accountable for it. So now we have to. We're all going to want it now.
Obviously, in a time like this, it's a bit difficult to obviously meet up and obviously practice. So is there any other way that you're sort of doing that? Obviously, with a covers band, you can practice from home, and is that something you're actually trying to keep up with?
Definitely.
No, we can't. We've been a bit naughty and not really done anything. We've been keeping in touch and obviously talking families and stuff, but we haven't really. I haven't been. I can't lie.
I've been on my drum kit, but we can't really do
even
anything.
Practice when we've got gigs coming up.
Exactly. Practicing when
Get out to play half at songs half at the time.
I know. The thing is, sometimes it's you've got to try and think about how to do this sort of stuff in situations. I've been speaking to a few different bands, and they write their own songs, and they'll be saying that one person will record something, and then they'll send it over, and they'll then think of something to put to it, and so on. So you've just got to try to adapt into a time like this. And I suppose it is quite difficult, So what I'm going to do is we're going to take a little bit of a break there. Now, we're back before all this madness went on. We shot a video for yourselves, didn't we? When it was at the Wireless Bar and House of the Rising Sun. So I'm going to stick that on. Everyone have a quick listen to that, and we'll be back in a few moments. Welcome back. So I'm joined with the floor still. We're here and we're going to be talking to them. And the first question I've got back from the break is, what is the most useless talent that you have, Eve? And I'll start with you.
I've got one. When I go on a night out,
All right.
Of course.
and I'm busting my moves on the dance floor, I can do my best dance move is the gallop. And I'm not going to show you right now, but if you ever see me out and about,
No. You've got to show. I have no idea what the gallop is. You have now got to.
No, you just you put your
You've got
arms.
You gotta do it.
Headphones
You gotta do
on.
it. You gotta
You've
do
got
it. You
space
gotta
there.
do it. Yeah. No, come on.
You know
I'll
what?
do it with you.
I can't stand up because there's a big mess behind me. And
I mean, you stood up to go to the toilet, so I mean.
Yeah, but no one could see that then. So,
Fair enough. I'll let you off this time, but you're
Thank
gonna
you.
have to. You know.
I will do it at a gig at some point, I promise.
I'm holding to that now.
And what about yourself, Josh?
I've got a very good useless talent of oh god. I'm quite good at being able to spot stuff and make it look like I know what it is. So like
All right.
What?
I went out with my mates a couple of weeks ago and I wanted to go to a record shop because I like my record. And I got there and there was this record and I didn't have a clue what it was. But just to my mates are like, yeah, that's the first pressing it's on. It's a EMI number 42.
Oh, basically.
Yeah,
So you're really good at lying.
Or
Yeah?
in charts in 1972. But I'd never heard it in my life. So I'm quite good.
So you're like Abby just said, you're good at lying.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on him.
Nice.
And what about
Now
yourself,
we know.
Matty?
Well, there's not many things to start with. Not many things I'm good at. So
Oh.
bass guitar, that's it. That's a useless skill.
Drinking dark fruits.
Yeah, that is drinking dark fruits. Bloody hell. Yeah,
That is a talent of Matthew.
that is a talent of mine. is-
Just knocking them back, go, just take
Oh.
it.
God, yeah.
Worst thing is though, is when you drink dark fruits, because of the flavour and that, when you just feel so rubbish afterwards. So, and moving on to Abby, what's your most useless talent?
Probably sleeping in till like 1.
Is that a
I think it's a
talent?
talent, but it's a talent. I'd say it's a talent.
Blessing. That's a blessing.
It's impressive.
Bear in
It's
mind,
impressive,
we started this at
and
1
it's not very
o'clock this
good.
meeting, so you know.
Exactly. I had to get up at 11 for this, so I hope you're happy.
Obviously, it's a bit of a situation, but you have performed quite a lot over the last couple of years. You've done loads of gigs. What's been your most favourite gig that you've done?
Oh, what a question. Oh. Oh,
Kiln in January. That was the best one, I think, for me.
Which
Which
one was
one?
that, sorry?
The malt kiln.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
it is
that
malt
was
kiln.
good.
isn't it?
Yeah, Mark Kiln.
It was
That's
just
right, quite good.
it was packed.
Yeah, that was really
I'd
good.
say one of like the festivals we've done on like the back of the trucks and stuff. Those are my favourite ones. Just like all of them. They're just
Yeah,
brilliant.
because there were a couple of beer festivals that you've done that are like that, aren't there?
Yeah.
Because I think we went to because the weather were beautiful as well, and everyone up dancing, and it, you know, it was quite a fun gig with that. And what about yourself,
That weekend
Josh?
when we had what was it? We had
I
for two
quite like
beer
Golden
festivals.
Fleece. I like his gigs we do there in Birkenshire at Golden Fleece.
Oh, I like
Oh,
Golden
yeah.
Fleece.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're really
So,
nice to us
good
there.
atmosphere.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. They always go down well then. Yeah.
So
But
obviously, being a younger band, your internet is one of the main things that you use, especially in this sort of day and age where we're having to conduct interviews as such, you know, over the internet. How has the internet impacted yourselves for the music business and trying to get yourselves out there?
Oh,
I think
really
it's
nice.
worked pretty well.
yeah.
I think more so on Facebook, because obviously a lot of the people that we perform to use Facebooks, it's a lot of people that go into pubs and stuff like that. So I think Facebook's been massive for us. It's really helped us get out there. We've been able to like network, and then Instagram as well, because we follow a lot of other local bands and they follow us, and it's nice to keep tabs on what they're doing as well. So
Cool. So obviously, if you do a lot of songs ranging from ones from the 80s up until like the early 90s, and even newer tracks such as Dance Monkey, and you put twist on. What's your favourite song that you perform? And we'll start with Matthew.
Probably Chelsea Dagger or Come
true.
Together by the Beatles. Yeah,
All right.
they're just very bass heavy.
Yeah, you get to show yourself a bit there.
Yeah.
And what about yourself, Josh?
It's either Come Together, because we do that a bit different, a bit in his own style. I quite like that. Or Voodoo Child, just because I get to go mental.
And what about you, Eve? What's yours?
Definitely Come Together. I keep saying to everybody, like my friends and stuff, I keep saying I just can't wait to be able to perform Come Together again. I don't know what it is about it. I think, like Josh said, I like putting his own twist on it. And I think a lot of people don't expect it from us, so I really enjoy that one.
That's cool. And what about yourself, Abby?
Probably, honestly, it sounds really cliche, but probably Mr. Brightside, just because it goes down so well and just everyone loves it, everyone knows it, and it's just a brilliant song just to like open and end with.
Fair enough. So, if you've everyone's always got sort of like people that inspire them as a musician or just generally in life. Who are your inspirations? We'll start with Eve.
I said before, obviously like David Bowie, Amy Winehouse. I'm trying to think of my dad played a lot of Arctic Monkeys. You know, the album Whatever People Say I'm Not. So for me, like that album used to be played all the time, like when we were driving anywhere, if we were in the house. So I feel like Arctic Monkeys was like a massive thing for me. I always looked up to them when I was younger. So
Brilliant. And what about yourself, Josh?
Well, I'm just into any sort of hard rock, heavy metal, you know, alt classic, Sabbath, Deep Purple, Alice, stuff like that. And stupid name, but No album. You ever heard of that? New wave of British heavy metal.
No.
It's great. So like stuff like Saxon, Iron Maiden, Diamond Dead, bands like that.
Yeah. What about yourself, Abby?
My biggest inspiration, probably like my drum tutor, because he literally helped me get like from like starting right at the very start and right to the end. I've just finished my grade 8 and I got 90% of it, which I'm very happy.
That's amazing. Well done.
And I wouldn't have been able to do it without him, really. And he's been with me from the start.
That's quite cool. No, that's a really good inspiration. Look at you at the Irving corner. I'm gonna cry. And what about yourself, Matty?
I'd probably say my biggest inspiration musically is John Frusciante of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Proper like his style. And Duff McKagan from Guns N' Roses on the bass, which I really like his fills in certain songs, which I use on my own.
Fair enough. So obviously, from that list there, you've all got like so many different styles of music from 80s up to modern day, and you know, have you got any plans of writing your own music? And if you do, how are you going to sort of collect all this into it?
Absolutely no idea.
We've tried so hard.
I would absolutely love to start making music, but it's just getting started, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like we've all collectively got a lot of ideas, but it's just a case of putting them together and actually making something out of it.
It's getting pen to paper, basically. All right, cool. So I'm just going to say thank you very much for joining me. What's next for you as a band? Obviously, after this whole COVID-19 situation's over. Now, I'm guessing that obviously quite a lot of the gigs that you had planned over the summer are just like up in the air at the minute. So what sort of the plans going forward, trying to get back into the flow of things, mind the pun?
Ooh. I feel like we probably have to relearn a couple songs, because
definitely.
I'm probably not going to be able to remember them all after like 4 months of not being able to rehearse.
Rookie mistake.
Yeah. Have you been playing your bass there,
gigs?
Oh, it's every day. Yeah. I've been getting into Royal Blood at the minute. So.
Oh, what a band! I ain't heard them in years.
They are so
I listened to them
good.
so long ago.
Oh, brilliant.
No, you're a good band. So how can people get in touch with you, find you online, and give you a like and share out the music and stuff that you've already put up there? Because I know that you get quite a lot of videos and you put them all on live. So how can people, find you?
Come on, Eve. This is on you.
And do you know what? As soon as you asked that question,
Got your
Ryan, I went
card?
like this. Wait. I was like, because I just... Right. So,
Rock to the
Facebook.
floor.
Yeah, Rock to the Floor is... Which one's that?
Our
That's your
Facebook.
Facebook.
Our
There's
Facebook.
two
So,
to the floor.
Rock the number two, the floor. Or you can just type in the floor, but sometimes it don't come up. So if you just type in Rock the number two, the floor. And then our Instagram's the floor_band. And our Twitter is Rock the number two, the floor, if I am correct. So yeah.
And our YouTube. Yes, we have a YouTube. Didn't even know. It's just the floor.
I didn't even know you had a YouTube.
I didn't know we had a YouTube.
I found that a few weeks ago.
Fair enough. Right, thank you very much for all joining me. And we're going to end this off with another track that we recorded, which was Dance Monkey, our own rendition, which was filmed at the Malt Kiln, which Matty mentioned earlier was one of his favourite gigs. So thank you all for joining me today. And I hope to see you all again soon after all this madness is over. And thank you very much for joining us again. Thank you for watching The Lockdown here with Ryan Paul Troy, the Yorkshire filmmaker. And I will see you next time. Goodbye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Yep. See ya.
Cheers, guys. That was brilliant. Thank you.